Good morning, all you wonderful BitLab community members. How you all doing today? Let's get this going. Let's vibe. Let's get these tunes rolling. Let's all feel good. Let's get the vibes going. Let's see some emojis in the chat. Let's get it, baby. We got some great charts. We have Bitcoin and crypto pumping overnight. 40K is just around the corner, and I think there's going to be some pretty fast movement after that if we are able to breach it. Do you think we're going to breach it? Throw a bull emoji in the chat if you think we're going to breach it. If you think it's a trap, throw in sell, sell, sell. But we're going to get this going here in just a few minutes. All you BitLab members, whether you're a member here on YouTube or a member of the BitLab Academy, we have a member stream going on 12:45 p.m. Eastern time today. I'm going to be streaming all day long. I got this stream, and then I have the stream at Discover Crypto. I'm co-hosting that, and then we have the member stream, and then I'm doing Blockchain Basement. So let's get this. Let's everybody get involved. Let's freaking get excited for this crypto price, baby. It is Friday, December 1st, 2023. I'm feeling good. Charts are looking good. Portfolio is starting to grow. Man, I'm here with all of you. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and get it, baby. Special shout out to Alex Green doing some of those live training sessions in the BitLab Discord as well. Incredibly smart individual, wonderful part of this community. So if you guys are not paying attention in the BitLab Discord to those events that are posted in the very top nav bar, you'll see right now they should show that there's two. Get involved in those, join in with those. This is all about community. The more you guys participate, the more we know exactly what it is you want from us so we can give it to you. Let's do a little bit of a roll call right now before we get going. I want to see everybody dropping in their emojis. I want everybody, whether you're new or old member or not, get involved, drop something in the live chat, whether it is what you're eating for breakfast, where you're tuned in from, what the last thing you bought was. Let's see this fly. I see Shake and Bake, Brad Guidell, Crimson Caravan Company, Tig Old Biddies, Sawtooth Hiker, Alexander G, Cade Pulliam. Let's see who else we got. Those are all the OGs in the house right now. Bitcoin is in the house as well. Bitcoin is a member. I like that. Maybe a Band-Aid with the beaker. Next emoji's coming probably today if we get, I think it's about 5 or 6 more BitLab members. I think the consensus on that poll I put out, or the question was, I think it's going to be some green candles. So let's go ahead and get this. Everybody, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this going. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Where is the camera? I don't know. Camera is surprising us today. Boom. Got it. There's so many things to set up in here. Sometimes I forget to turn the camera on. Well, here we go. We are here. We are live. Welcome to the BitLab Academy. This is all about community. This is all about tools, resources, and don't step in the same errors and make the same mistakes and lose the same kind of capital I did early on. That's what this is about. Shout out to Alexandra G gifting those memberships. Super shout out to her. We got James V, new member. How you doing? Welcome. BG, Baby G also. We got BG, Alexandra G, and Baby G. A lot of G's. This is the G channel. If you're an OG on this channel, if you've been watching for more than 4 months, let me know in the chat. If you're new here, let me know in the chat. This is all about community. We're about to break down the charts. We're about to break down some of the things going on. We have Bitcoin pump overnight, along with some of our favorite crypto. What does that mean? Does that mean up, up, and away? Remember, we got to take this one day at a time. We have to be one step ahead while being okay with having one foot planted in degen mode. We want those gains, and also one foot planted in risk management, understanding that you got to hedge yourself sometimes. So let's look at what the charts have to say. If this is your first time, I can guarantee you it's not going to be your last time. Hit the like button. My name is Kellam, director of BitLab Academy here. Not only do we have this wonderful YouTube channel, building this community, breaking down the charts on a daily basis, but we also have the BitLab Academy community at bitlabacademy.com, where we have an entire course and new courses, and we're working on a lot of stuff. I know it's been a long time coming, but there's a lot going on in the background. We break things down step by step, lesson by lesson. Some lessons 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. We try to break it down, specific topics, so you can understand how to read these charts, understand how to do on-chain analysis. What are the productive trading strategies? How to read different types of indicators. So let's go ahead and get this. Everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell. We got 49 people in the house, only 20 likes. Hit the like button. It's an easy way to help show support for crypto, not just this channel. I see we got B Team Crypto in the house too. Welcome back to the show, my friend. Don't even remember how long, I think a lot of you have been here since, I recognize a lot of your names all the way back since February when we launched this channel. Can we break the 10,000 mark by the end of the year? All we need is about 500 new subs. So let's get that going. Big love to each and every one of you. What's going on with the charts today? Man, look at this. Anything changed? Yeah, we got a pump, but has anything changed? Well, looking at this view, doesn't quite look like anything's changed because we're still within this parallel channel that we've been in, and we've got this deciding line right here. This mother... You know what I'm about to say. This line right here is saying, yeah, you're not ready yet. Put the keys down, sir. Too drunk to drive. What happens? We finally get a little bit of a push above it. If we zoom in on this, let's get down to the 4 hour. Zoom in on this. There is some structure that has been broken. So on the macro, nothing really has broken yet in terms of the structure we're looking at. We really want this gate right here. I really think this is a pretty strong gate. Not only do we have this $40,000 mark right above us, if we go directly where we're at, that's 30. Yeah, right at 40,000. Look at this. We look at this straight across, 40,023, roughly right about here. If we project this out a little bit, 40,400. So the $40,000 mark, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at in terms of the next step. Think about like a mountain climber. If you got nothing to grab on above you, you can't. It makes it very difficult to move up. This is that next rock to grab onto to climb up to the next little, I don't even know what you call it, plateau, stopping point, I don't know, next level. So we got to pay attention to what's happening here. On the 4 hour, look at this, stochastics. Stochastics have reset and are shooting back up, but looks like there's a little weakness coming in on the RSI. We got positive money flow though, momentum angled up. All in all, this is looking relatively bullish. Now there is a key area on a smaller time frame that we have broken, and that is these previous highs right here at 38.3, 38.4. You see this zones, these two zones, we broke above this. What would be the most bullish thing right now, because we want to see rise, retrace, continuation. Remember, we always want to see that rise, retrace, continuation. If this retrace right here stops right here at these levels and holds here and pushes up, that will be incredibly bullish. That means the bulls are fully dominating this narrative. There's a little bit of questionability, which is why we're getting a little bit of the retrace, but the retraces that you see on price action when you do have bullish movement to the upside, those retraces down actually provide an opportunity for the bulls to let you know where the narrative is. How can price moving down talk about bullish narrative? Well, when price pushes up, especially with where we're at in this sort of range that we've been trying to break out of, okay? When price pushes up, if there's a retrace, the bulls give provide an opportunity for us to see where they're going to come in and start buying again. So if we do hold above this level, this would be ultimately quite bullish. If we do come down and test in, this region right here, we have the point of control, which is this teal line. And we also have this diagonal. This is that master diagonal that we were looking at, that macro, all the way back to January of this year, nearly a year in the making. If we hold above this, we're still very bullish. If we break down, it doesn't mean it's absolutely going to break down all the way down to the 33 mark. But we are looking more and more bullish. We're still forming new highs, new lows. The one concerning factor here is that we do have a little bit of a rising wedge. See this right here? This rising wedge. If we zoom out on this, see this ascending level of support and still rising level of resistance, but they're kind of coming towards an apex. But the underlying narrative with what's happening on a time basis, understanding the fundamentals, the developments outside of just price action, although this relatively typically would break bearish, I'm hesitant to look at this like a super bearish structure because there's so much underlying bullishness and the frothing of institutional smart money and retail appetite for Bitcoin, and the lack, even more so than that, the lack right now, there is a lack of willingness to sell because of everything on the horizon. Let me say that again. Right now, I am so bullish because there is a lack of willingness to sell because everything that's on the horizon. All the Bitcoin spot ETFs, are they going to be approved January 2nd to January 17th? Will it be delayed? We can only plan for the event that they may likely be approved, and we're seeing people unwilling to sell. We also have the halving just around the corner. We also have the FASB rules change, the fair value accounting. We're seeing record lows. We're getting to that point. I mean, the amount of Bitcoin moving off of exchange into private holding, the illiquid supply is astronomical. We're seeing massive increases in the amount of stable coins held on exchange. That's liquidity ready to buy. I am so bullish right now, but I'm not going to let my emotions chop me out if the price action moves opposite directions, which could be a bear trap. I am stacking on any dip that we have right now. That's what I'm thinking about the market. What are you doing? That's what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and look at this. A couple things we have to talk about. We've talked about this before, but I just want to remind you, we're at this stage right here. One could argue that we're over here. I see PHX. I don't know if that's Phoenix or just PHX, but he says, "What's up, muchacho? What's up, muchacho? How you doing?" We could be here with a little bit of a dip again. We could be here with just a little bit of, small pullback, 5-8%, maybe just consolidation like we're doing currently right now. And then we start getting that moon rocket ship that, is loaded up. The question is, are you loaded up? Do you have all the crypto you want to have? Everybody in the comments right now, let me know. Do you have all the crypto you want to have? There should be a unanimous. No, I do not have all the crypto I want to have. So I'm doing everything I can. I make decent money, I've been doing well in crypto since 2016. But I'm living like I make a lot less so I can have capital, as much capital as possible, to put in the different positions, add to different positions, rotate capital, make more money in the market, have things set so I can take advantage of this legendary run when it really starts to cook off. We will look back on this chart. We will look back on this chart and say, man, why was I so worried? Why was I so worried here or here or here when we're going to see something like, let's go ahead and come back over here, when it's going to end up being something like this? People were worried, and then what we get? Oh my God, it dropped. But, people that bought into that fear, where did it go? 1,100% to the upside. That's an 11.7x right there. So are you exactly where you want to be? The answer is, and should always be, no. We should always. Do you have all the crypto you want? The answer should always be no. Do you have everything that you want in life? The answer should always be no. Why would that be? Because if we don't have goals we're working towards, we can't have a sense of purpose. We can't have something that's driving us to be better. We always need to know there's something beyond who we are. There's something beyond where we're at that we can work towards. Crypto and Bitcoin and this ecosystem has brought so much awareness to me about who I am as a person when I trade, how I trade and where my emotions get the best of me, where I can't tune into strategy and I succumb to being held hostage by my fear or FOMO or greed or doubt. No, we need to use this as another mechanism in our life to improve not only our life because we want money. No, we want capital and we want freedom from the system. We want the ability to help our friends and family. We want the ability to be a better person and not be beholden to the guy telling us when we have to work, when we're allowed to take vacation, and when we can go and sit with our mother or our friend or our family at the bedside when they're sick. You're not going to tell me I can't go and be there for somebody because I work for you. You out of your freaking mind. Crypto is that opportunity to allow you to step outside of this system that is enslaving all of us and other people's shitty monetary. Crypto is allowing us to step outside of the system from all those other people that have shitty monetary policies that are just devaluing everything we own. Think about that. So, what does this mean? What does this mean? Well, let's kind of come back over here. I have a couple tweets. Make sure you're giving me a follow right here at KELOY, And also, make sure you come over here to the BitLab Academy page at Academy BitLab. At Academy BitLab. Make sure you're following the correct one. And I have a couple things I wanted to share that I thought was interesting. Well, first off, let's go ahead and look at this chart. This is from Mustache or at L_crypto_prof, the crypto professor. But this is right here, December. These are the average returns in the month. So we see red, very green, slightly red, a little bit more red, very green, very green, very green, pretty moderately red, very red, green, 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 green. So this is, so this average is 10%. The total is 156. If you subtract, now look at this, where we at right now. We're coming in, the last year, 2022 was a red year. So what happens after these red years, what happens in these red months? What happens in these red months if you have a preceding red month coming into the December? Well, in this case, we have green month. Are we going to get another green month? Are we going to get another red month? Think about where we're at in relationship to the halving. Things are looking good. It doesn't mean it has to go up. Remember, I want everybody to think about this. I want everybody to think about this. Nearly everybody in Bitcoin and crypto is aware of the Bitcoin spot ETFs and the likelihood of some approvals or mass approvals happening January 2nd to January 17th, somewhere in Q1. Let's just say that. We also know the majority of people know about the halving coming up. Now, if everybody is aware of this, there is a potential that there can be a massive upset that allows prices, because of the fear and the FOMO and the greed and the doubt, the emotions that the majority of the market succumbs to. There is a potential that we get a devastating blow that just, drops price down to 33, maybe below to 25. Hell, maybe even down to 20,000. Do I think 20,000 is likely? No, I don't, but I am prepared if it does happen. I think we'll likely break that 40,000 mark. I think we'll get up into the 46, 48,000 being the golden pocket from the previous high. But I'm prepared if the market goes into max pain mode and upsets, because so many people are aware of all this information that you are aware of also. So make sure that you do have some dry powder on the sideline and you are able to take advantage if prices do dip. If price continues moving up, then on the dip from that, then that's where you take your shot. Don't become affected by the fact that the market moves against the bias that you have. Let the market move wherever it does and take advantage of other people's biases and stack in your portfolio. We can do this together. So something else I wanted to show you. We were talking about money outside of the system, or how bad the system is. And that I just wanted to bring this up right here. Oops, sorry. Just wanted to bring this up right here. Look at this. I was just laying down to bed last night and I saw this post. And I was working all day long yesterday, all the way late into the evening. Then when I laid down, you know, I was scrolling through my Twitter feed just to see if I missed anything or any other alpha I could stuff into my brain. And I see this post and I said, just laying down after a nonstop grind all day long. And I see this post below. This gives me strength and encouragement that I am working to build wealth outside of legacy means. Clearly, legacy is not the best path. Endless loop of devaluation of money and higher cost of living. It is a lose-lose unless you take the orange pill. What is this? Why does this even matter? Let's see what it says. Real home prices in the U.S. are currently almost 10% more expensive than they were in 2008. In fact, real home prices are now 80% above the 130-year historical average, according to Reventure. Now, coming down here, expanding that a little bit more, this means that even on an inflation-adjusted basis, home prices have never been more expensive. Meanwhile, housing supply is 40% below the historical average. All while mortgage demand is at its lowest since 1994, and the median home buyer now has $3,000 per month payment. Truly historical times. I mean, look at this. This is the cost of living. This is the cost of living, especially when measured against the US dollar. The US dollar is going down in value over time. Prices are getting inflated in addition to that, just separate from the inflation of the dollar. Bitcoin's buying power over time has only increased. The buying power of dollar over time has only gone down. Think about that. The devaluation of the dollar shows that you've lost over 90% of the buying power of the US dollar since the 1970s. Can you, I mean, why would you try to be in the traditional system and be a rat running on a wheel? If you don't participate in crypto, if you don't participate in Bitcoin in some regard, even if it's just getting some awareness about what it is, then you are putting yourself in a position that you are a rat running on a wheel that you can never get off of. That's what the traditional finance system is. That's what fiat is. The devaluation of the dollar has been over 90% since the 70s. The buying power of the dollar has only gone down over time. The buying power of Bitcoin, the buying power of Bitcoin has only increased over time. Yes, there's been some sways, but the buying power, what you can buy with one Bitcoin, has only gone up on aggregate over time. Which system do you want to be a part of? Ask yourself that. Do you want to be a rat running on a wheel, or do you want to be in control of your future? BitlabAcademy.com. That's what this is all about. So let's dive in a little bit deeper. There's something else I wanted to show you. Where'd it go? All right, I'm fired up today, guys. I had 3 coffees this morning. As you could tell. And thanks again, Alexander G, for those gifted memberships. Let me go ahead and look really quickly. I want to see, do we have, I don't have an emoji set up, so we'll have to look afterwards. There may be an extra emoji. By the way, everybody, if you come over to, let me go off the screen. There is a member stream this afternoon. If you want to participate, join, become a member right now. We have this stream going live in about 2 hours. And that's altcoin gems and strategy. How do you, like bull run stacking, how do you get that exposure to those different altcoin picks so that you can have a broadly exposed, diversified portfolio where you're hedging yourself with safety plays? And remember, safety plays in crypto also means that, that you are, Bitcoin is like an altcoin comparatively with traditional stocks. And the further you go down that market cap, looking at different altcoin picks from Cardano and AVAX, and you get down into Render and Caspa and AGIX and you know what I mean, Fetch.ai, and you go down even deeper, like we talked about on the member stream the other day, like VitaDAO and Gene, these DeSci plays that Joshua Jake has brought to our attention. and there's going to be more coins that come out as well. Not throwing your entire life savings because you want to be rich. That's when you become poor. How do you pick these different coins? Find entries on them and make sure you have a broadly exposed portfolio that's set up in a healthy way. We're talking about this today at 12:45 on the member stream. So shout out Sawtooth Hiker, giving 5 BitLab memberships away. Big love to you. I appreciate you. We got a great community here. I think it's time, because I do have to leave a little bit early today. I'm co-hosting the Discover Crypto Show. So let's hop on. Let's do some TA on what we want to see. So let's see right now. What coins are you guys looking at? I want to see everybody spam in the chat. What coins? Put in 2 coins. Let's see if we can get through quite a few. We're going to do some 2-minute technicals, breaking down these charts. And by the way, if this is your first time, welcome to the BitLab Academy stream. My name's Kellam, and we are going to break down these charts. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell. Let's go ahead and zoom and zip into this. We're going to get down to the 1-hour chart. It is the first day of the month. So before we get, actually zoom out a bit, before we really get too deep on this, let's look at the monthly charts. These are monthlies. Look at this. If you really look at the monthly, what do you notice? If you look at the monthly, Bitcoin has only ever been in a bull run. Why? Because if you're looking at this on a 4-hour chart, you'd say, oh, rise, retrace, continuation. Retrace, continuation. Retrace. What's next? Continuation. That's right, baby. So looking at this where we're at right now, this is getting a little worrisome, but is it? Because this is the current month we're on. We are seeing a little bit of a decrease in bullish momentum coming into this last month. See, large candle, smaller candle. Is this suggesting we get a little bit of that pre-halving sell-off everybody's worried about? A lot of people, remember, if we come over to this chart right here, a lot of people come to halving cycles. A lot of people think that it's only going to go up because of all this buying pressure. But in the previous cycles, where's this different chart I want to show? Here we go. So we see halving, coming into the halving. Rise, retrace, continuation. Now, the cycle before that, 2015, we see rise, retrace, all the way back down to basically double bottom. Now we get rise, retrace, consolidation, rise, retrace, consolidation into continuation. Are we going to get that pre-halving sell-off? Are we going to shake out some of this over-exuberance? When the market gets over-exuberant, then people get wrecked. When you're taking screenshots of a coin because it's up 180% and you feel proud of yourself, that means you should have taken at least some profits off of it. It doesn't mean you need to sell everything. As Tim's TA, you know, from here from Discover Crypto and our team here at Hit Network, he said it great yesterday on the Discover Crypto show. When you're taking profits, remember, when you're taking profits, it doesn't mean you need to cash out every crypto you have in the market to take profits. In reality, to think smartly and to be around for a good period of time and make money over time in crypto, you need to have a long-term portfolio. Allocate a smaller percentage of that portfolio for trading. The area in which you're taking profits from is your trading portfolio. And realistically, you should be siphoning about 30% of those profits into your long-term hold portfolio, 30% into real-world life so you could take your wife, your family, your mother, your dog out on an event, do something, you know, take care of life's activities, and 30% stays in your trading portfolio. That way you're building money in all areas of your life. You're also stacking into your long-term portfolio. So taking profits doesn't mean you need to exit the market. It means you need to rotate your capital accordingly so you can dominate. That's what this is about. Now, coming back to the charts here. Pre-halving dump. Will we get it? I don't know, but it's feeling a bit frothy. And this is looking like it's trying to lose some momentum. But if we get down to the 8-hour, I mean, look at this. This tapped right up to that level. The way this right here, we have this, we just drew this earlier, this rising sort of wedge. We want to see the break of the 38.7, 38.8. And if we could take that out, I think we're going to be moving up here into the $40,000 mark. This is going to be an interesting zone for us to watch. Shout out to all the new members. Let me scroll back because I saw Sawtooth Hiker gave those 5 memberships. Let me see. Let me shout out those who won those memberships. We got PHX. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the family. Alaskan BTC. I've been to Alaska several times. Absolutely beautiful up there. Went all the way out to Katmai down on the Kenai Peninsula. Beautiful. Jackson Crawford. What's up? Theo Rodriguez. How you doing? Steve C. How you doing? What's up? You are co-host today. I am the co-host today. Morel was coming in here. Let me know. I got to head up there in a few minutes. So let's go ahead and do a little bit more TA. And then remember, these markets don't have to do and in no way will do exactly what you want. These markets are, these are vicious markets. So don't try to front run a move up. It very well will move down. Don't try to front run a move down. It very well will move up. You need to wait for the setups to line up in favor of having a lot of confluence so you can make the right decisions. We don't have a giveaway today. The giveaway is on the Discover Crypto show. That's where I'm doing the 3 lifetime memberships. And that's for all the people that retweeted the tweet that I showed the other day. That thing's already done. It doesn't need to be posted here in the chat again because that coupon's already done. I just want to reward those that are participating. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's break this down. Let's get down to the 2 hour. See, this is coming right up into this level. Rejected. We want the price to hold the 37.9, 37.8 region if we are ultimately very bullish. Otherwise, it's likely to come down to 37.4. And then this is our next level, 37.5, 37.450, this region. If we lose this, then we can look at the stair step to the downside. Things are feeling bullish. There's less volume on the weekends. Watch as we move into the weekend for a trap in one direction or the other. Because remember, you got to remember if you're trading Bitcoin, if you don't want to get wrecked trading Bitcoin, especially on a Friday to a Monday, coming into Monday, Tuesday, you need to realize that Bitcoin trades 24 hours a day. There's less volume traded on the weekends. Bitcoin futures, CME futures, close just like traditional finance office hours. So today, wherever those CME futures close, and then Sunday when they open, if the price moves, whether it be above or below where that opening is, you can form a gap. These gaps tend to get filled. So in reality, I would rather see the price drop on a weekend so we have a gap above us that essentially acts like a liquidity magnet for price to come back up and fill that gap. I'd rather that than have the price explode over the weekend only to form a gap to bring the price back down. All in all, I try not to trade on the weekends because it's a little bit more of the Wild West, especially the further down the market caps you go. So trade smart when you trade on the weekends because it can eat you alive if you're not paying attention to what you're doing and how these different market dynamics can affect where price goes and where the liquidity magnets are. So trade smart over this weekend. Now, coming back over here to the chart, we're going to do a couple more things. And by the way, we're doing a lot of altcoin stuff on the member stream that is this afternoon. So make sure that you, it's this link right here, member stream today. Boom. I just had to post that in the chat. We got 93 people in the room. We also got a super chat. Did I miss a damn super chat? Matt C with the super chat. He says, lunch on me, brother. Thank you very much. And shout out to you and everything you're doing over there in Cali. I hope the business is going well. We were chatting a little bit yesterday. Hard times for everybody. All we can do is put one foot in front of the other and stay positive and stick to our mission. So what's our mission today? 2 hour chart. It's looking like, look at this on the BitLab trading stack. Look at this. We had a high volume candle come into stopping volume and we got a bearish signal right here. And in addition to all this, we also see the stochastics were rolling over a little bit. Now the RSI is looking like maybe we find some support here because it's kind of curving here and we're kind of being supported here on the 20 moving average, this EMA ribbon and this dynamic support zone, which is between this area right here. So if we can hold this and push back up, this is ultimately a signal that we may likely come up here, tap, 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 taparoo, and break through. So let's pay attention to this. Currently, we're getting less and less volume, so we want to see some volume come in on this if we are believing that. Now let's come down to Ethereum. Let's look at our girl. Let's actually come over to this chart right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn off all the squiggles and we can see, man, look at this. It's trying. We almost have a little 2-hour time frame. I won't call it a cup and handle. Well, a little bit. Cup, handle. If this is the case, option T from the neckline down to the base there, the deepest point. And look at that target. Would you believe it? It's crazy how price action does this. Target of this, if this were a cup and handle or a little bit of a inverse head and shoulders, either way, it would be the same measurement because you're measuring from the neckline here down to the deepest part of the head. And the breakout point, look at this, goes right to this confluence area of this trend line here and this trend line here. And this area is basically 2275, 2300 zone right in here. If we could take that out, if price action takes that out, I think we will be working our way back up here. You know, we're getting close to 3,000 again sooner than you know it. So let's trade smart. Let's trade safe. ADA, Cardano, how's our girl doing? Look at this. Man, I remember all these different moves that as we were charting them. Rising wedge, we're talking about also rising channel. We're like, oh, this is likely going to break down. What did it do? Break down. We also had the head and shoulders right here. Came down, broke this rising wedge too, bearishly also, boom, came down. Now we have this bit of a channel that we're trying to fight our way out of right here. The momentum has come down, but we still have positive money flow. This is just kind of like it's fighting off the bears, trying to make the next move to the upside. If it does make that next move to the upside, where would that next move to the upside be? Let's see. We got a little bit of a bull pennant here. Let's go ahead and measure this out. Boom, 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 boom. 65 cents. Now, where does this line up with? We talked about this yesterday. Look, roughly just past where this previous high was, but we also got this right here. Look at that. Boom, boom. So this region is where I'm looking. If price really starts to, if we get some bullish explosion in the markets and this pushes up to this area and is able to take this out, then I think we're going to pit stop at 46 cents. And we'll have to see what happens in the 50-cent zone. 50 cents round number, it may be a little bit difficult as well. We also, that's right in this region. And if we can take these two levels out, then 59 to 65 cents is going to be next on the horizon. Let's look at AVAX before we go. And then I got to go run and do the TA show on I have to go co-host on Discover Crypto. We got Gareth Soloway on today as well as British Hodl. So definitely tune in and check that out. Now shouting out, look at this perfect break. Boom. By the way, shout out to John Dalton in the Discord. If you guys are not in the Discord, I don't know what you're doing. Remember, even if you don't care about the classes we have with BitLab Academy, we have so many different courses from, you know, fully broken down on-chain data course, every like 20 different charts, individual lessons, breaking down how to spot where market bottoms and market tops are and how to really understand what behavior of different size wallets so that you can track the whales and follow and swim with the whales, as well as trading strategies and breaking down price action and all these things. But then along with that membership, you also get access to our premium Discord. And John Dalton has been dropping some gems in here. He shared this the other day, this AVAX chart, and talking about this potential breakout to the upside. And then you know what's happening? Boom, it's already underway, going towards that target. Called this out a couple days ago. Get involved in the Discord. Come down here to the member zone, the VIP alts spot trades, also the gym chat, and also, I mean, there's so much stuff, charts, and even Joshua Jake is sharing some of his hidden gems and special calls and all this kind of stuff. So get involved there. Now, AVAX, look at this, pushed up. We had a bit of a bull flag. What's the target out of this? It went exactly just a little bit short of where that target is. Target would be up here, which is perfectly in line with this previous high. So let's see what happens. Do we think we're going to get up there? Well, why did it stop where it's at? Well, we know based on the analysis we did the other day that the golden pocket is, look at this. This is a golden pocket, 0.618. This is where it stopped. The target is here. So the next step is 23.25. Step after that is up here in the 23.24 zone. And then 25. And then we're off to the races. Have you been stacking AVAX? Let me know. Hope you're all doing well. Shout out to all the members in here. Get involved in the Discord. Get involved at bitlabacademy.com. Be on our team. Be in our family. This is not what I wanted to pull up. bitlabacademy.com. labacademy.com. And it is right here. And this is what it looks like. Make sure you come over here. Hit the enroll now button right here. Join us. Join us in the family. This gives you access to all of the stuff we do, teaching everything about this market from zero to hero. Get all this stuff, quizzes and tests and resources, and the Discord. So I hope to see you inside there. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will be doing some member streams this weekend as well, so get involved. I hope you all have an absolutely phenomenal day, and I will see you over on Discover Crypto. Let's go there. Let's drop some lab coats. Let's bring some holiday cheer. Let's bring positivity. Every single one of you right now, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell. I almost said ding the well. Again, my name's Kellam. Thank you for being a part of BitLab Academy. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Adios, muchachos. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always tuning in.